What's the date today?
6th.
October.
Hi, girl.
Morning, guys. October the 6th today. It's probably 9 in the morning or something like that. We got a nice breezy sunny day today. Sunday we had 3/10 of an inch of rain, so the combine and just still sitting. Saturday we probably could have ran some beans, but we chose not to. Talked to a few people that did run some beans, and they said that when the beans were just about getting dry enough to run, it was time to quit. So we chose not to run any beans that day. So now it's Tuesday. Hopefully we're going to get in and be able to run some beans. Starting out this morning, of course, went to breakfast and such and ate, and now we're going to run this. We're going to wash the tractor. It's just needs its yearly bath. About this time last year, I think, when I washed it, and we're going to wash it again. Of course, we got the new lights on there. They're looking pretty cool. So time to clean it up a little bit. Got an oil leak here on the back of it, coming out down there where the left lift arm attaches to the tractor. We got an oil leak there, and of course I only have one hydraulic remote on this tractor, so I've got these all these extra valves, the add a valve or whatever you call it, and they leak like a sieve anyway, so we're going to get them cleaned up and see what we can do with them. But just going to be going to wash today. Then of course got a trash bag stretched over the seat. Still haven't found a seat for the tractor yet. Looking for a seat for a TN75A. I want an original seat. Something that's comfortable. I don't want one of those cheap aftermarket ones. So I'm looking for them. Been talking with the local New Holland dealer, and they've been looking around, and seats are $1,000 for this dang tractor. So looking for a seat for it, and I suppose if I have to spend that kind of money, I guess I'm going to have to, because sometimes this tractor does sit outside and gets wet, and it's not very pleasant for getting on the tractor after when the seat's wet. So we're going to get the pressure washer fired up here, and we're probably going to get wet and yucky. So hopefully I can do this without getting Kylie wet. She's videoing me right now.
Yeah, please.
We'll see what we can do here. I'm leaking water for some reason. You hold that. That's what I pressed it for. Yeah, see, it's hardly leaking now. gonna be a winter project, cleaning this thing up. There's tar all over it. They tarred the roads, and when we drive over to Kennard Farm to feed round bales and stuff like that, and I suppose even when it's on the trailer, probably gets stuff all over it. See if you look right here. Tar, all in it. Then you come back here, right here at my hat bill, there's a bunch of tar there too. There is a little bit of soot from out of the exhaust pipe too, because I had to cut the tip of the exhaust pipe off so I could get it in the barn in a couple places. But yeah, there's quite a bit of tar right here on the dash. Bunch of tar right in there and such. So, the one thing here, I need a sponge, because a lot of this would clean up a lot better with a sponge. But I got the clumps off of it and stuff. There was a bunch of grass and stuff from up around the seat from mowing and stuff like that. And the big thing I wanted to get was all the grease on the back of the tractor. Come back here and look at this. Pretty much all the grease and everything's off this, so I can try to reseal these things again to keep them from leaking. And then, like I say, there's something down here under where the lift arm hooks on. Something's leaking there. I don't know if it's an O-ring or what. I haven't quite looked into it yet. But notice it's leaking out onto the garage floor. So we got the tractor washed anyway. Bag came off my seat. So probably comes from standing on the seat when I was and just blowing stuff up in there. But the way it is, it'll dry out eventually, probably by me sitting on it. So all right.
Okay. Shut them off.
All right, we're gonna run down here to the field and check it out. We just got finished washing the tractor and I just changed my clothes because I was soaked. But we're gonna run down here and look at this 115 acre field, see just how far along the beans are. Like I said, it was super wet this morning, and we don't even know for sure if these beans will even run today. So we're gonna run down here, stop at the field, get out, and we'll check them out just so we can see what the beans look like and how wet they are. All the beans are ready to run. All the, like, when I say that, I mean all the green's out of them and such. But once we get into them, shouldn't take too long to run this 115 acre field off. So stop right here and we'll just go out and look at them. And it's going to be a little windy out here, so, which is good because that's going to help them dry up. Now these things are potted right down onto the ground, so we're going to be leaving beans out here in the field, such like that. But see, when you do that, when you take it and you roll them like that, if they don't crack open, yeah, very wet. Now the stalk has to dry, and then the beans inside the stalk have to dry. So we'll pull a couple pods off and go back to the truck, and I'll show you what the beans look like inside of them. If I can get out of here holding beans with my shoes. All right, now these beans right here, I'll pick up all my trash. Beans right here are, see, they should crunch right open. Kind of messed up ones a little bit. That and crunched open a little bit. See, they don't open right. Get a few out. All right. And the nature moisture tester. Put it in your mouth. I tell you what, I'm really very surprised. I'm surprised how dry they are. When they crunch like that, won't be long. Get stalk dried out, they should be ready to run, so we probably will be running some today, so you guys might get to see that. Well, there's no might about it, you're going to see it, so. All right.